Thank you so much, and it's so great to see all of you. Yeah, please do sit down. Thank you. It really is nice to be here. I imagine tomorrow you'll all be on your feet quite a lot, but there's a reason to be on your feet today. I know you've been talking about that already today, and I really am pleased to be joining you all for this special event. I want to say thank you very much to Bishop Franklin. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you also to Pastor Lydina Franklin and to Reverend Mitchell Johnson. And honestly to the entire community of Christ for Everyone, because I know that all of you have been engaged in one fashion or another in making this happen. It's a real pleasure to have a kind of community effort, people coming together to get real things done to make life better for people who live in this community. I want to also recognize Representative Debbie Myers-Martin, who's a terrific partner in Springfield getting these things done for you. And of course, let me also recognize the CEO of Supreme Solutions, Brett Jones. Thank you for your contributions to getting great things done. This project is one of them. What a great day it is to be here in Chicago Heights, and what a great day it is for this community. It's exciting to be able to celebrate the first of its kind Solar for All project for this area. And from the very start, I've said that building a clean and equitable economy of the future must be done with a focus on the benefits that it can provide for communities that too often get left out and left behind. Now, at the state level, we've been creating the doorway for people to walk through, but people have to go take that journey. And that journey was taken by Bishop Franklin, by Groundswell, by so many of you. And you took the initiative. And what you've gotten done here is tremendous in terms of community investment, the economic empowerment, environmental consciousness. The Solar for All project that you've got here will save hundreds of neighbors a combined $20,000 annually. Is that about right? Maybe more. And that's great for people's pocketbooks. And it couldn't come at a better time. I think we all know that we've seen costs rising for families and so many goods and services that we acquire all across the country. It's not just here in Illinois, everywhere in the country. Inflation is an important reason that I'm working with the General Assembly, with Representative Myers-Martin, for example, to bring $1 billion of tax relief to Illinois residents, lowering property taxes, in fact, eliminating the grocery tax and freezing the gas tax. But I also want to point out that Solar for All has an added benefit. It isn't just lowering your cost of energy, you're also saving the environment. And never before in human history has the world been faced with a more urgent climate emergency than the one that we face today. When I became governor, Illinois was behind in addressing the climate crisis. Not much had been done in the years leading up to my taking office, and even leading up to 2021. Our dependence on coal, I just want to point out, made up a third of all of our energy production in Illinois, just polluting the air, using coal to make electricity. That made the transition that we're going to go through a challenge, but it didn't stop us, because we knew this is vitally important for this generation and the next generation and generations to come. And I'm proud to say that because of the work that we did with the General Assembly, today Illinois is a leader. With the passage of clean energy legislation this last year, we're the only state in the Midwest to commit to 100% carbon-free electricity by 2045. Honestly, and thank you for the applause, it's a big deal. It really is a big deal. Importantly, the energy future that we're shaping requires, this is what we wrote into the law, and again with the representative's help, what we wrote into the law requires inclusivity of Illinoisans who've historically been left out of owning or working in the energy industry. I'm talking about the new Clean Jobs Workforce Network, which ensures Black and brown people have sustained support to get jobs and training in the growing clean energy sector. And then our groundbreaking program for returning residents that provides training to those currently incarcerated so that when they're released, they can get careers in clean energy. And they're ready to go. And then, that's good to applaud for, I gotta say. And then financial and operational assistance that we brought in that legislation to communities that are transitioning from dirty to clean energy. These are all vitally important pieces of a very large piece of legislation, but not the only pieces that are focused on equity, but nevertheless ones that I wanted you to be aware of today. In short, we're committed to making progress in the energy space in the state of Illinois, but not without making sure that we that environmental justice communities are benefiting and that there's a restoration of those communities and investment in those communities. Today, right here, you're the pace setters for the new direction that our state is going. You all, here in Chicago Heights, this is the direction our state is going. People are going to look to you for the future. And I want to thank you. Thank you for setting an example for many others to follow. And congratulations again to Bishop Franklin and to the entire team that brought this to fruition. And thanks all of you for having me.